Today we venture to Seward with 2 more people in tow. On our way back from Valdez, we swung through Anchorage to pick up my parents. And we got the opportunity to wait at probably the coolest airport cell phone pickup lot we've ever seen.
Cool.
Seward lies in the Kenai Peninsula and should definitely be a stop on your Alaskan road trip. Even the drive here from the airport is listed as one of the most beautiful drives in the country.
We have not yet found a more RV-friendly city than Seward, Alaska, however you say it. Oceanfront, and there's all these RVs, like as far as the eye can see. It's fantastic here.
For $40, you can park oceanside with water and electric, or if you're more budget-minded, you can still just dry camp. Same cruise ship view, $20.
Great day exploring Seward for one day. Tomorrow is our big tour day, so it's an early night to bed. We're hoping for good weather. The main reason we're here is my #1 Alaska bucket list item, kayaking to a glacier. We're heading out on a ferry to a remote island inside the Kenai Fjords National Park where our wilderness guides keep their kayaks. Already, just on the ferry ride, we were visited by sea otters, harbor seals, bald eagles, puffins, and we're surrounded by ice, glaciers, and lush, temperate rainforests. Yes, rainforests in Alaska. How do we know all this? Well, this is our wilderness guide, Norris. We booked a full day trip with Kayak Adventures Worldwide, and while we were sharing the ferry with other groups, it was just Norris and the 4 of us that were going to be off exploring the glacier. Well, we were quite lucky with Norris. He was immediately on board for our shenanigans, so we just handed over the camera and said, okay, you're in charge of YouTube today. So what, we don't do the work anymore?
No, we've outsourced everything.
In the most remote wilderness of Alaska, we leave Seward and head south.
Seward,
due to Alaskans' roughest waves yet seen in this territory. We're taking a different route. You need appropriate gear. We have this Smokey the Bear shirt from Target. Don't forget your snowboarding hoodie. My mother-in-law gave me this jacket for Christmas, and then followed by a Gore-Tex rain protective layer.
brand new from REI.
Get the kayaks on this island in the middle of the park. Welcome to Sea Kayaking 101. Step 1, find someone like Norris to help you out. Step 2, remove snacks from pocket, place on kayak. Step 3, apply sea skirt, correct direction. It would be this way, not the other way, where I began this
Step 4,
segment.
go to the top of the mountain and pee.
How are your legs? Awesome, awesome, awesome. So straighten them for me and like put them all the way down and then move them all the way to the left side. Both of them to the left side.
was cold, it was wet, but it was one of the most incredible places we have ever been. It was time to paddle back to Kayak Island and be picked up by the ferry. And with some time to kill, we decided to interview a wilderness expert on how to stay bear aware in the park. Hot off the press. Oh, I'm unzipping these. Hold on, let's put these pants back on.
Okay.
Hi,
Allison, it's not that
Tour
kind
guide, wait, tour guide is not the right word. Wilderness guide Norris, here to tell us about bear spray and bear harmonicas. Norris?
In the past, I have seen that bear spray is not that great. You know, you have to be in pretty ideal conditions to use this. So I've come up with the bear monica, which is a harmonica for bears. So basically, when you are hiking, you can use your bear monica, pull it out whenever you'd like, and make exceptional music while you're hiking. This is huge because bears do not like that music and tend to stay away.
What genres of music do bears most dislike?
Usually the R&B, rap, kind of
playing R&B on the harmonica.
that type of thing. They'll stay away from that, yeah.
Okay. And then, would you recommend taking harmonica lessons on a normal harmonica before using the bear harmonica?
Absolutely. I start with a C and then progress to, you know, a more complicated F note. You know, you want to progress in your harmonica skills before you really get into the bear harmonica.
Thanks so much, Norris, for your information today.
Absolutely. Have a great one.
Wet, tired, hungry, and cold, we laughed on the way back, and we applauded Tim's parents, who hadn't hardly been with us for 24 hours before we threw them into one of the most challenging days of the trip. Mom, you survived today!
Yes, only to be hurt another day.
Do you think we should come back and do this again tomorrow?
No,
We're gonna be heading out on the kayak soon, but first, a commercial break from Bear Monica.
Don't spray your bear, scare your bear with the bear monica.
This video is not in any way sponsored by Kayak Adventures Worldwide, nor did we receive this trip for free. This was just a serendipitous day with a great guide and company. At the end of our trip, each participant selects an eco-friendly nonprofit to donate to. It was great. Out of all the guided adventures and tour companies we've taken throughout our travels, this was by far the best experience. We just hope you give them a look if you're visiting Alaska. Stay tuned for Thursday, where we show the stark difference of what happens when you don't get assigned a great guide, as we go halibut fishing out of Homer with someone who would rather be moose hunting.
Yeah, now the boat. Yeah, the tide and the wind and everything's letting up good now.